Hi everyone. So I was watching the movie The Devil All the Time, and there was this there's this character in there. He has a girlfriend, and basically he wants other guys to have sex with her as he photographs them. And this is back in the day when there was Kodiak and all that shit. Um, Pretty much inaccessible footage digitally. But we all know now when they transfer those files digitally, then those files are extracted. But anyway, so I was thinking as a crazy thought, like back in the day, they probably did that type of shit. Like I was thinking this would be a crazy movie if someone were to create a movie about about um okay, so there will be a legal system, a lawyer, the DA, the judge, of course, and the jury, but it will be the same fucking people. And basically, the girl will go out and basically get guys to want to sleep with her. Then that's when the husband will come out and, obviously take photos and then murder them. And then what will happen thereafter is that case will be brought up to the judge, to the courts, and every single time they'll settle in favor of the couple. So this will be an ongoing recurrence in the movie. So it will be a sexual movie, you know. Um, and I mean, I don't know, because this will be a crazy fucking idea, like that would be a group of people, a network of people specifically aiming to target guys that want to get with the girl and then filing charges against him for having sex with the other guy's wife. But then the guy comes out and kills every single one of them. So obviously they're not charged, but they're looked upon as evil, or not evil, but disgracefully upon every single mind and eye in society. So therefore, no one really bothers to question the case whatsoever. Because if a family, and realistically, if a family hears about something like that, a case like that, they'll just be like, well, I never knew this person like fucking around. Whatever. I guess he got what he had coming. Whatever the fuck, right? And they would just move on. But in the meantime, the courts, the people in the court will basically be making money off of, the person dying, the family, if they had any relatives, to pay, some form of money for damages, or for even for someone dying, so basically they'll be doing it so they could tax people legally. So obviously in this movie, it will be a injustice type of movie and a scamming type of justice type of court of law for profit, for profits, you know. So yeah, and I just got that from watching that movie, and who knows if stuff like that really was going on. But you know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to money. It all narrows down to money. So if there was stuff like that going on, then obviously someone had to be making money somehow, you know. So, you know, like in the movie, you know, there's hitchhikers, and the guy and the girl pick up the hitchhikers, and then they just pull over somewhere, and then the guy pulls out a gun and he says, "I want you to get with my wife and have like sex with her, and I'm going to take photographs." One of the guys said no, so he just got shot in the face, like point blank. Bam. He was dead right there on the spot. But I'm thinking, if these events were true, I'm thinking that the guy was already at the location as the woman went out and picked up a guy. Maybe she got off the car and she was approaching men, you know, sexually, and to the point where, you know, she convinced them to go with her to the spot where the guy was there waiting to take images. And if they did this all day long as a business, as a job, as a career, then he wouldn't mind waiting there for hours, all day even. You know, so as soon as they arrived, he would take the images and then murder the guy thereafter. You know, for getting with his wife. So of course, it's the same scene, the same fucking case, pretty much. So when they go to court and when they take these guys to court, their families or whatever, you know, then when they take them to court, they will have nothing to say, and anything they say will be knocked down by the courts because they're all working together evilly, intentionally working together. You know, so that would be a crazy movie, right? I think it would be pretty badass. I mean, if you could follow the storyline and all that shit. Um, so yeah, like, and then no one will really know anything because at the same time, everyone will be getting paid. The courts, the judge, the DA, the lawyer, even the cops. Everyone. So it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation, you know?
Talk before you leave, okay?
Alright. So, yeah, I just seen this in my mind. And I thought it would be like a crazy horror movie. Like, you know, like the Chainsaw Massacre movie. Something like that. But with these group of people doing this to guys. And, you know, so there's going to be, you know, nudity, sexual content, um, romance. There's going to be, and of course, all these people are reenacting all this, and or or yeah, they could be, especially from the producers liking. They could be reenacting these things so that they can have something that people will love. And then obviously there's going to be violence. There's going to be murder, blood, because people are going to get shot. You're going to see a lot of blood, torture, a lot of that. So I think it would be a crazy fucking movie. Like, what the fuck? And not just that, but I think, because right away when someone says something about, someone that raped someone or whatever, it's obviously immediately a negative picture in the mind. But by making a movie like this, it will not only do what I just spoke about, it will also allow the watcher, the person that's watching the movie, to visualize and analyze from two perspectives, where otherwise people normally take a rule in the favor of the one that was raped or whatever, or beat up or tortured or whatever the case may be, right? That's usually the case. See, so it's all about education. It's all about how the information is processed and introduced to the minds that can ultimately lead to, better investigations. And although this movie would be, crazy and abnormal to everyone, really, but people normally sit down and watch when someone is getting raped or beat on television, in a movie, in a TV episode, television episode. No one ever says, you know what, this guy's just beating this girl up, I can't watch this. I need to go out and get some air. No one ever does that. Everyone sits down and watches that shit. And they see it play out. And they never pause the movie and say, fuck, that was crazy. They just continue watching till the duration of the movie it's fucking over and shit. So, yeah. That would be a crazy fucking movie, right? Anyways, I gotta go.